Hello, friends. I am embarrassed to say that last night I was so sleepy while editing that I accidentally put the recapped video from the previous nights onto that video. So, right now I'm going to show you last night's actual recap and then we'll get into today's video. And I can assure you this will not happen again. It is a learning process. We are figuring things out. We are flying the plane while we are building it, which is not ideal. I understand that it's not ideal, brother, but we're making it happen. Onward. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's a wrap. Finished the day out with a nice walk and then went to go see a friend of mine perform. Also, I'm going to drop a link in the description box for you to check out Mon Rovia. Just go ahead and push play on the playlist and just let it go. Easy listening, perfect. Really liked working out first thing in the morning. Yeah, maybe I'll experience with doing yoga on the porch first thing in the morning. I don't have many words tonight because I am exhausted, but we got everything done that we were supposed to get done. And I will see y'all in the next one. Okay. We are going to be doing benchmark exercises. It's been a month since we did our last benchmark, so I'm excited for this. Okay, we're going to start with our bench press. It's going to be 10 reps at 65 pounds. And then we're going to go up from there to see if we can boost up our 1 rep max a little bit. Oh man. I think I actually did one extra. 2 minutes of rest, and then it's going to be 7 reps, and we're going to work our way down to 1. I forgot to hit record for that 1 rep max, and I'm not doing it again, but we're still at 100 pounds for the bench press, which I'm not mad at because we haven't done anything to really train or improve our bench press. All right, we're going to do some squats, but we're not going to do anything too crazy. I kind of just want to, sorry about that, focus on moving my body, but I don't really want to try and go hard or beat my 1 rep max. This is just a move body day. I'm just glad to be here. Okay. Right now we're at, barbell math is terrible. 35, 45, 55, 55 pounds. All right, now we're at overhead barbell press. Last time our 1 rep max of this, I want to say was 100, but again, we're taking it easy. We're just glad that we're out here today. Oh. 95. Okay. Hello, friends. I woke up today a little bit discombobulated, more discombobulated than usual. I had a dream where, I don't know, my brother just walked through the door. I had been looking for him throughout the entire dream, or I was looking for another little boy. And my brother ended up walking through the door, and his hair was long, and he just looked so healthy. And I remember just dropping to my knees and wrapping my arms around his leg and crying, like just so grateful to see him. And he was just so matter of fact and just like, yeah, of course, I had to go somewhere for a little bit, but it's okay. And I was just so excited to see him. And then I woke up and it was like I could feel, like it was like that sound when you turn on like a super old TV. It was like that staticky sound. And I could hear like reality come back. It was like feedback from a microphone, and then it was that sound, and I could hear reality come back. And for those who don't know, my little brother overdosed last April. And so part of the reason why I'm even doing this, trying to fall back in love with my life experiment, is because of that. Like I was at the top of the world, and when I was at the top of the world, like this blow was kind of like dealt to me. And so the last year I've just been like really focusing on, like, I won't even say focusing, just trying to like understand my place in the world as I spin around without my brother in the physical. And so it was very like, oh, and you have like these stretches of like really good weeks, and then you just get hit with like this blow of grief, and it knocks you. So I was knocked off game this morning, and I found myself so saddened that I saw him. I opted to just move a little bit slower today. And now I feel less sad that I saw him and then I came back to reality. I'm very grateful that he visited me. It was very nice to see him. And I only hope that, he'll make more visits. But I'm grateful to have seen him, so healthy, and his hair was long and he was just so matter of fact and just like jovial. So I finished the Buddhism book today, and some things that I realize is I don't know if I could get behind a religion that is punitive as Christianity. And I feel like it's the punitive aspect that causes people to dehumanize people. It definitely helps, but I think that there's people who use Christianity and other Abrahamic religions like that to hurt people. And I feel like any religion that would make someone lie about who they are. I mean, I live in the South. I can't tell you how many people I've met who were closeted gay and married because of their family. And you be careful, you come over here. I love the idea that Buddha is in all of us and everyone, and anyone can start. And, Buddha is in everything, in the moments in between you having a sharp reaction and you taking a second to pause and say, okay, what am I feeling right now? Like, that's Buddha. And I think that that's pretty incredible and beautiful. And there's something really alluring to me about the Noble Eightfold Path and just being focused on right thinking, right speech, right action, and not right like in, right relative to left in terms of the political spectrum, but I mean the right way to go about things. Like, we know what the right way is. We know when we're running experiments on our lives and we're getting the things that we want, and we're treating people kindly and with respect, and people are treating us with kindness and respect, and we're proud of the things that we're doing instead of shying away from them or being upset at them or feeling embarrassed or moving with shame. I think organized religion hurts a lot of people. And any religion that like hurts anybody, to me, is kind of a hard religion for me to get on board with. But I understand it. I understand it. I just think God is so much bigger than the things that we try to input onto him, it, she, her, that are almost always like geographically mandated or driven, Like if you were born somewhere else, you believe something else entirely. But I really like the idea that Buddha is in everyone. And you don't have to, go through a trial given by man to be deemed worthy. You can just, reach inside of yourself and pause and pay attention and be mindful and be aware. And you are Buddha. That's kind of beautiful to me. I'll expand my knowledge. The idea that there's especially right now on social media when, oh God, people are creating rage for clout and money. Like, that's crazy. I guess there's always been some form of like manufactured rage, but man, to see how quickly it moves now is frightening. And there's a lot of people who can show you how to get angry. And to a certain extent, anger gets things done. And not enough people teaching us how to smile and be happy and find joy in our day-to-day life and be grateful while also being aware of suffering. That's the thing, is you can be aware of suffering in the world and orient yourself so that you can make an impact and be a voice of, or lend your voice for that suffering and lend your action. And you can do that. And you can find joy in your day-to-day life. Just because you are experiencing joy does not mean that someone else or people currently not experiencing joy, like you need to, what is it? Like just beat yourself over the back and create misery to feel like deserving. If anything, you should live with more joy and pay so much more attention and be more tuned in than denying yourself joy and life and almost encouraging your own suffering and enhancing it and picking at it and living in it instead of working with it and doing something with it. Because we have a responsibility. And I think the more people who are able to process the idea or the understanding that we're all the same, the distances we will go. I think that's a wrap. We already took our progress picture. We have already journaled. We have already, I have a little bit of water left. And then that's going to be a wrap. But it was nice to finish that book. I'm going to add it to my book tracker. I can't wait to show you guys what that looks like. Onward. Sweet Nye. Sweet pickle, beautiful Nye. Okay, that is officially a wrap. The day started off quite rocky, not gonna lie, but I learned a lot. And one of the things that I learned was how not to overwrite my camera files because I lost an entire day of outdoor workout because the files overwrote each other. But it's okay, it's a learning process, you know? We're still maintaining accountability and we're still showing up. And we're still trying to wake up with a smile on our face today. It got the best of us. And it was just like, dang, you know, but grief punches you sometimes. It is what it is. I'm sad to be leaving Buddha behind right now because it did really set my morning straight. But I'm also excited to go through and read the policy agenda for Project 2025, just because I think that there are so many things happening right now that it's important to kind of be aware. It's important to be aware, to know what's going on around you. That's all I got for y'all. We finished everything. We did our working out. Doing yoga outside is underrated. So underrated. I think that we're going to try to incorporate a little bit more of that in the upcoming week. And I will see you in the next one.